What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am happy to share with you our February 2021 debt payoff update. If you are new here, hey, I'm Lo and my husband and I are working on paying off our debt, getting our financial life in order, all of that good stuff. I am documenting our process of paying off all of our debt, most of which is student loan debt. We've paid off everything except for our student loan debt and our house at this point. But right now we're focusing on our student loan debt. I usually post videos every Monday at noon Eastern, except for last week, which I did not post a video because I just needed a week off. I don't know about you guys, but I am just like so burnt, like so burnt out. This pandemic life is just like burning me the F out. So I took a week off, but I am back today for our debt update, so let's jump right into it. So in the month of February, our goal was to pay $4,744 towards debt. $3,044 of that is just like the minimums on our student loans. I have a student loan and my husband has a student loan, and I'll get into all the numbers in just a second. But those are the minimum payments we have to pay each month on our student loans. And then we wanted to make an additional $1,700 of extra payments. And so we were able to accomplish exactly that because our budget was just like very accurate this month. So that was exciting to meet our goal. But more exciting than that is hitting a major milestone this month, and that is to getting our total student loan debt under $300,000. If you have not been watching me from the beginning, then we started out with $369,000 of debt, and so hitting that under 300,000 milestone is like such a huge milestone. We are now in the 200s and we are moving right along. So that's super exciting. I'm so happy to share that with you today. So let's look at what payments we made this month. Now, normally I make a lot of payments throughout the month because we're paying a good amount extra, or we have like, I don't know, just normally I make more payments throughout the month. So like this month we were paying $1,700 in extra, and I'd usually split that up into like 4 or 5 payments. But this month I was just feeling tired. Like I said, I'm just burnt out. And so I was like, you know what? We've been really good on our budgeting for like 6 months or so. I feel like this month is a short month. We are gonna stay on track with our budget, and we have some like sinking funds and stuff for unexpected expenses and other things that may come up, like car repairs and stuff. So I was just like, you know what, at the beginning of the month, boom, I'm gonna pay $1,500 towards my husband's undergraduate loan, because that's the loan we are trying to pay off first before we start paying extra to my student loans. And so I paid a $1,500 payment on the first of the month, and then we had my minimum payment come out on February 17th, and then I paid another extra payment to my husband's loan on the 18th, and that was $200, and then his minimum payment came out on February 24th. So I only made, like physically made 2 payments this month. And usually this list has like, I don't know, like 6, 7, 8 payments. So this was like a very light month. It was good and bad. Like it's nice to be able to make a payment every single week. Like I look forward to it, as crazy as that sounds, because it's just nice to feel like you're making progress. But at the same time, like thinking about your debt all the time is exhausting too. So just making one big payment at the beginning of the month, and then one second payment more towards the middle to end of the month to like, make sure we didn't need that buffer for anything else, was how I did it this month, and I kind of liked it. So I may do it that way next month. I haven't really decided, but yeah, tomorrow's the 1st, or today when you guys are watching it is the 1st of March, and so like if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have to decide soon. So we'll see. Okay, so let's look at the debt payoff tracking spreadsheet. And if you like this spreadsheet, just so you know, I have it for sale in my Etsy shop, which will be linked in the description for this video. If you wanna get it to track your own debt payoff, it's the spreadsheet that I've used for a few years now, and it's been very helpful in keeping track of all of our progress. Okay, so you can see at this point, we have paid off our first 5 debts. Those are completely at 0, and we are just left with our 2 monster student loans. My husband's student loan that had a balance at the beginning of the month of $100,545, and mine that had a balance of $200,658. So we were just above that 300,000 mark. We're at 301,203 at the start of the month. We made $4,744 worth of payments. Of those payments, $3,993 went towards principal, and $751 went towards interest. And I just want to show you guys for a second. When we started our debt-free journey, we were paying $1,900 in interest. like in the first month I started tracking it. It was probably more prior to that, but that's like the first month I started tracking it this way. So like to be at 1,900 like a little over a year ago, and now we're only paying $751 a month, that means an extra $1,200 is available to go towards principal, and that is super exciting. Okay, and the most exciting part of all is that after we made all those payments, the new balance at the end of the month of February is $297,120. Yay! We are under the $300,000 mark, which is amazing, so exciting. We're in the 200s. So my husband's loan ended the month with a balance of $98,075 and mine was at $199,135. So not only did we get into the 200s for total debt, but each of our loans hit major milestones this month, and my husband's went under the $100,000 mark and mine went under the $200,000 mark. So yeah, that timing was pretty crazy how that worked out, but super exciting. Very, very happy to be where we're at now. Scrolling down here, you can see that our total debt paid off thus far since the beginning of our debt-free journey is $72,463. And as I said before, debt left to pay is $297. And you can see for the pie chart, I am at 19.6% of our debt paid off. So next month, one of our major milestones we're hoping to hit that I think we'll be able to is to get 20%, to hit that 20% mark of total debt paid off. So that is something that we are looking forward to next month. So a couple major milestones back to back, which is really fun. Okay, so let's look at my other debt payoff trackers, the ones that I fill in by hand every single month to track our progress as well, to have like another visual. I forgot to mention my spreadsheet that I just showed is an instant download to Google Sheets, and if you like the handwritten trackers that I'm about to show you, those are instant downloads as PDFs that you can print out from home and use them to kind of have a visual of tracking your progress. Okay, so this is my first student loan debt tracker that I'm using for the balance of my husband's graduate school loan, and it was just above $100,000 last video, so I didn't fill anything in, and I'm just, you know, to make the math easy, there's 100 pieces and $100,000 balance, so $1,000 per piece makes it super easy to just, you know, fill in one each time I pay $1,000. So the balance on his loan is now at $98,000 and change. Like, what is it, $98 and $75. So it's a little over $98,000. So I'll fill in just about 2 of these. Next we have my student loan debt tracker. So I'm just tracking how much I pay off in 2021. And so it is, you know, if I pay all my minimum payments on time, then I'll pay $18,000 towards my student loan this year. And this month I paid off just about $1,500. It was a little bit under, and so it'll basically get me up to this line. So I'm just going to fill this in all the way up to here. And this one I'm using for my student loans, but this can be used for any debt. It's not just a student loan debt tracker. And I like that it's just like cute. Okay. All right, and then finally, this is our 2021 total student loan debt tracker. We are aiming to pay off at least $50,000 of student loan debt in 2021 between our 2 student loans. So right now we have paid off $10,000. Sorry, my chair squeaks, and that's noise you hear in the background because I'm like moving around as I'm trying to like do this. But anyway. So, so far this year we have paid off a little over $10,000, and so that would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, plus a little bit in this one. So this one just has 25 pieces, so each one is $2,000. Okay, so finally, let's take a quick look at our March debt goals. So our goal in March is kind of similar to February. we're hoping to pay off $4,544 of debt. That's $3,044 of minimum payments and $1,500 of extra payments. And then next we are hoping to hit that 20% paid off milestone. So those are our goals for March, and our debt payoff I feel like is going a little slower this year because we are putting more towards savings and retirement. I talk about that in other videos that I make throughout the month, but we still are making great progress. We're paying off way more than I ever thought we could when we started this, and so I'm really happy with the direction this is going. If you guys paid off any debt in the month of February, then comment below and let me know how you did. Thanks so much for watching, and if you are not subscribed and you want to follow along and watch us pay off all our debt down to 0, then make sure you hit that red subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye!